Alright, hey guys, what is up? On this episode of Straight to the Field, I'm going to be talking about three things brand spanking new to the Army, and it is going to be military police getting credentials, vehicles that are going away and what are they being replaced by, and last but not least, talk about the new Army's ad campaign. So you don't want to miss this, stick around. Alright, hey guys, what is up and welcome to my channel. If you're new to Half Right Fish Productions, go ahead, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Do not be shy, put some comments below. I always love reading the comments. Your input is great, it's awesome. Thank you for taking the time to put some stuff in there. And with that being said, I always heart the comments to let you know that I've read them. Even though sometimes I disagree with the comments, I prefer not to get involved with the comment wars. But I always heart it to let you know that I've read them. So anyway, moving along to the video, right? So this video falls into the Straight to the Field video series. If you don't know what Straight to the Field is, it is a video series in which I cover all the latest news, updates, anything that is brand new that is happening right now in the U.S. Army. I'm giving it to you first. You heard it first on this channel. And normally I only cover one topic, but in this video I've kind of been away for a while. I'm going to cover three brand new things that are happening in the U.S. Army right now. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is military police 31 Bravos getting credentials, right? And if you were in the Army around the mid-80s, right, this is nothing new. We've had it at some point in time, and then it went away, and now it's coming back. So right now the big Army they're in the kind of the writing phase of putting this stuff in the regulations and policies, and how is this going to look like, what does it mean, what does it curtail, things of that nature. But it looks like probably around the summer of 2020 is when we're going to start to see the actual credentials coming out with the MPs. And it's probably going to happen with the brand new 31 Bravos that are coming out of training here at Fort Leonard Wood. For MPs that are like me, we're going to have to just go through a paperwork process. You already know how that is. Getting the paperwork done, submitting it through S1, and then we'll get our credentials that way. With the credentials being said, along with that, the big Army is talking about MPs getting a badge, right? So this is a big deal. I think we probably had some type of badge in the mid 40s, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I just look at a lot of the old MP vintage footage from those days, and it looked like they had a badge in that time period. But we don't have a badge right now, so this is real big news. And it's on the drawing table right now. We're trying to figure out, or Big Army is trying to figure out, is it going to be a metal badge similar to the Marine Corps' badge that they wear for their equivalent to military police, right? Or is it going to be a patch for the operational uniform, much like what the Air Force's version of MPs wear? Their security force, they have a patch that they wear on their uniform. If I had to take a guess, I would probably say I think it's probably going to be a patch for the uniform. If it is a patch for the uniform, my next question is, where would the placement be for the patch? Is it going to be below the breast pockets where we normally put our badges, like the drill sergeant badge, the career counselor badge, the Army instructor badge? Will it take up one of those positions, or is it going to be somewhere else? I would kind of think if it would be right above our name tape, that would probably be a cool place to put it. But the actual badge part, that's on the drawing board. As soon as I get more details or news about that, I'll keep you guys updated. But I don't know, what would you like? What would you like the MP to see in the MP Corps, right? Would you like to see the metal badge like the Marines have, or a patch just like the Air Force, right? But anyway, that covers the credentials and the badge part. All right, guys. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the vehicles, right? Vehicles that are being phased out. Two vehicles being phased out from the U.S. Army, and what are they being replaced by? They're being replaced by two brand new vehicles they're already here, right? And you probably already seen them. But the first vehicle that we'll talk about is the 1151 Up Armored Humvee, right? The Up Armored Humvee. I happen to know this vehicle. I've been a driver, TC gunner in this vehicle during the war on terrorism. This vehicle has been in the Afghanistan campaign, the Iraqi war. It's been all over the place, right? There's a lot of great things I can say about the Humvee. It was reliable. The trunk was huge. You had a bunch of stuff in there. What else? Oh, we started to get all these cool upgrades like headsets within the vehicles and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool and very helpful throughout the war. One of the things I didn't like about the Humvee is that because of the up armored and it being weighed down, it didn't really accelerate it like it should have or like we wanted it to. But anyway, 1151 is going away and it's being replaced by, you probably heard this, the JLTV, the Joint Lightweight Tactical Vehicle. Late June of this year, 2020, the Army started full production of the JLTVs, right? And there's some of them are already in motor pools or whatnot. I've seen a few of them here and there, but I did get a chance to see this vehicle, and it is a step up from the Humvee. It's got some cool features on it. If I do get to see it again, I'll try and do a video on it. But anyway, that's what we're getting with that. The second vehicle that's being phased out is the 1117, which is the ASV, the Armored Security Vehicle, right? And I'm pretty sure only two MOSs use this vehicle, and that's MPs, and the other one is 74 Delta's Chemical, because they have some type of version where they have some type of chemical equipment that's with the ASV. But anyway, the ASV is going away. It is going away. This vehicle looked to be very intimidating, right? And I'll put some footage in here, but it looks like it's very intimidating. And I think the first time I saw this vehicle was during RoboCop 2, when they used an ASV or a type of ASV to run into the big RoboCop at the end. But the ASV is going away, and man, if I can sum up ASV in 2 words, I can probably say deadline. This vehicle was, it was hard to maintain. I've also rode in this vehicle. It's very uncomfortable. Not a lot of room unless you're in the VIP seat all the way in the back. The windows are like this big, right? You can't really see anything. As for the gunner, there was a lot of challenges being a gunner. It was hard to place the machine guns in and out. But the ASV is going away and is being replaced by the RG-31. You've probably seen this vehicle somewhere in the latest war movies, but the RG-31 is the MRAP vehicle. Been in that one as well. I liked it, right? It's very high off the ground. Lot of room, tons of room in this vehicle. I like the MRAP, and there's different versions where they have external cages for RPGs and whatnot. You can put mine rollers on the front or whatever. But the MRAP, that replacing the ASV, I'm glad that's happening. But anyway, those are the vehicles that are being phased out, and what are they being replaced by? And if you have driven any of these vehicles, right, go ahead and put some comments below. What was your experience driving some of these vehicles or being a gunner or TC or whatnot? So All right, so last but not least is the Army's new commercial, right? Did you get a chance to see the Army's new commercial, right? If you didn't, don't worry about it. I got it for you right here. I'm gonna close this video off by showing the commercial, but during Veterans Day, GoArmy.com, Big Army, they released its new commercial, right? Its new ad campaign. What's your warrior, right? What's your warrior? When I saw the commercial, I definitely thought that they did a great job targeting, or making the Army appeal to that younger audience, that younger generation that's coming up now, that's about to join, right? When I saw it, I thought it was a video game, right? It had a lot of cool graphics in it, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye now. Don't forget to subscribe, put some comments down below, and let me know what you think about this new Army commercial, right? But anyway, guys, I hope the video was great, and I'll see you later.